So, don't do crypto alone if you want to do well in crypto. This is what I learned after joining one of my first crypto masterminds, which was about 3 years ago, hosted by a guy called Sebastian, one of the most hardworking, phenomenal guys I've ever met. And Sebastian, if you for some reason watch this video, I love you. Thank you so much. Around the same time, I also joined one another mastermind, which was more online business focused, hosted by a guy called Charlie Morgan. And also, Charlie, if you for some reason watching this video, I love you. In total, I paid like 8K to join these two different crypto masterminds, if I do remember right. And going through these masterminds, last networking groups, or whatever you want to call them, I made a quite cool observation, which is something I want to share in this video because I think it might help you some way, or at least give you a few ideas. But yeah, the observation is that everything becomes much more fun and easier when you group up with other enthusiasts. And I've noticed that with the right group of people, you can literally become this so-called unstoppable force together. Both of these masterminds were and still are phenomenal. But to be frankly honest, I still haven't to this day found a crypto-specific one that had all the things I wished for example, when I was starting out. Which is one of the reasons I decided to start my own networking/research group. And if you do want to join, the link is below. It's still free. I'm going to change it to paid later, so feel free to join if you want. But yeah, about 4 years ago, in the beginning of my crypto journey, I used to be one of the guys who thought that, oh, I'll be just fine trying to figure out everything by myself. By consuming free YouTube videos. And to some extent that I was right. I do think it's 100% doable to do really well by yourself by just consuming free content and so on. However, I've noticed that the journey often gets way more fun and easier when you do group up with other enthusiasts. And things, especially for me, did got even more interesting when I did get access to people with 7 or 8 figure businesses and portfolios, and overall people that were way ahead of me. Reason is, many of these guys and girls had answers to many of the obstacles that I was struggling with. So whenever I had an obstacle that I want to solve, I just could go to the group chat and use the search function or ask a question, get my answer, solve the obstacle, and move on. Another thing I know is that these other people often help see my blind spots, and they brutally called me out on them and also kept me accountable on the things that I said I was going to do, which is something I used to struggle out with. And instead of being in a journey all by myself, the journey did become much more fun and easier when I could network and bounce ideas with other like-minded people. And now looking back, the best thing wasn't the progress I made or the people I met. Of course, I'm super grateful for all of them. The best thing was more about the paradigm, so the way of thinking I learned and adapted from these people. For example, what kind of businesses they were building and why, what kind of things they were prioritizing on those businesses and why, how they made the investment decisions, how they structured their portfolios and why, how they looked at macro environments, what kind of crypto categories they were focusing on and why. But yeah, the list goes on, but the reason I want to highlight this paradigm, again, the way of thinking, is because these lessons have kept serving me throughout my whole life, many years after I learned them, and will do so. I think these kind of paradigms and skills that we can acquire from other people are something no one can really take away from us and will keep serving us. And it's like the ultimate inflation hedge. I generally think with the right group of people, you can literally become this so-called unstoppable force together, aka powerhouse together. Or at least that's what happened to me. And I do highly recommend consider trying it out. I have really nothing else to add. Hope you found this quick video valuable. Let's go from here. Bye.